Welcome back to the Corporate Baddie podcast, the space where we keep it real about thriving in your 9 to 5 and building your dream life outside of it. Let's be honest, leaving your job could be the best move you ever make or your biggest regret. So if you've been staring at that resignation letter, asking yourself, is it time? This episode is for you. And I'm not having this convo alone. I'm joined by the brilliant, bold, and unapologetically bossed up Marjorie Jack Adebisi. She knows all about making that leap from corporate to full-time hustle without burning bridges or your savings. So if you're chasing financial freedom but nervous about the fallout, you'll want to hear this. Let's get into it.
Hi, Corporate Baddie. It feels amazing to be here, and I'm really excited to dive straight in. When people ask me what corporate life gave me, I don't hesitate. Corporate taught me discipline, how to show up on time, meet deadlines, and keep my commitments sharp. It gave me networking access to people, resources, and systems I probably wouldn't have had on my own. And most importantly, it taught me structure. Structure in the way I think, in the way I plan, and execute my tasks seamlessly. My side hustle, my passion projects, the work I was building on evenings and weekends taught me something different. Hustle taught me how to own my worth. It showed me that people will pay for my expertise. It stretched me in ways corporate never could because there were no safety nets, no backup plans, just me, my ideas, and my ability to execute. And here's the part I love sharing. When I made the leap into full-time hustle, I didn't burn the bridge. I wasn't interested in dramatic exits or slamming doors. Instead, I built a toll gate. That way, the bridge was still standing, but if corporate ever wanted me back, they'd have to pay premium rates, no discounts, no freebies, no exceptions. That's the beauty of growth. You don't erase your past, you use it as leverage for your future. So, today, if corporate calls me, they're not calling the same version of Marjorie, they're calling the upgraded, leveled up, fully aware version who knows her worth. And once you know your worth, you add tax.
Because once you know your worth, you add tax. Now that sounds really interesting, Marjorie. But before we get into the 5 PowerPoints you've lined up for the people, let's set the stage with a quick story. This one's about Shola, a young professional who thought it was time she left her job, but ended up discovering something way bigger. Let me tell you a story about a woman I'll call Shola. Shola worked at a big bank. Yes, one of the big 5s. She was sharp, hardworking, and respected. But like many of us, she carried a dream that wanted more than her 9 to 5. Her passion, it was natural skincare. On weekends, she mixed up scrubs, oils, and shea butter blends in her kitchen, selling them to friends and family. What started small began to grow. Orders poured in through Instagram and WhatsApp. Friends began to tease her, "Madam CEO, your side hustle is about to blow." And for the first time, Shola believed it too. Then came that Monday morning, a stressful email from her boss on one screen, and 5 new orders buzzing on her phone. She thought, why am I even here? If I just quit and focus full-time, I'll finally be free. And so she resigned. Shola felt like she made the right move. Sales doubled her salary, the money was flowing, and freedom tasted sweet. Only by the 4th month, sales slowed during the rainy season. Raw materials ran out, the money dried up, and with no savings, no safety net, and no paycheck, the dream quickly turned into a nightmare. Shola learned the hard way that passion without planning can be dangerous. And that's why today's conversation with Marjorie matters so much.